Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we done the borrower part. So borrower part we have done in save part. Now here we have to do the borrower. Get all the borrower details. We have to just copy this, paste on it below. Here you have to write this one as a get all. So here the same thing. You have to copy this from the class. Control the borrower get all borrower like this. This is get all borrowers. Get mapping get all borrower details. Get all borrow. So borrow DTO. This one goes to borrow service get all borrower. Get the method. So all borrows. This method you have to paste it over here. Return it. This over here why we go all borrows. Borrow. Right. So now what I'm going this method I'm going to create here, which we are borrow service. Borrow service pass into the borrow service INPL. Borrow service INPL. It is passing to borrow service INPL. So to implement that method, now here what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do is here I'm going to get all the borrower details from the same borrow. What I did here, the book service INPL. So how to do the task, the same thing, just copy it. Here you have to paste on the book service borrower as well. Right now what I'm going to do is here you have to write a borrow. It's a borrow. This is a list of borrow. You have to make the changes. All the things are borrow. This one also get borrow details. These all things I already explained. I no need to explain this one here. We have find all the borrow details. So we have to get the respective repository, borrow repository, find all the borrower details, pass into here via the entity. After that, we have to send it to the DTO format. So borrow DTO. You have to set it the DTO format. Borrow DTO list. Say array list. Just make it as array list. It's a borrow. Change it as a borrow. Get borrow. That's like a borrow one. You have to make it as borrow DTO. Borrow DTO. So borrow. Here write borrow DTO. Borrow DTO. Here you have changed it as a borrow dot. Okay, here what you're going to but borrow ID, comma, here borrow dot get book ID, comma, borrow dot user ID is user dot borrow dot get borrow date, comma, here already you can see all the details of the borrow. Dot borrow dot return date. Everything you have to wait. That's the thing you have to edit. So after that we have to this one borrow DTO. You have passed the borrow DTO over here. You have to borrow list. This one should be the borrow list. Borrow list. This one pass it over here the borrow list. So borrow list. This get borrow. Get borrow. Now let's run and check it how the thing is works. This API. Now you have to stick to here. You have this API here. You have to check it here. The API going on it here like this. Get borrow. Get borrow. This one borrow. Click on this. Okay, you can see all the details you will be able to see. Username, the book ID, the publisher of the book. Okay, this is the user ID. All the details we will be able to get it of the book. Okay, the book details and user details. Forget what's the thing, another thing, so to what other things. Okay, you have to get all the details from the borrower. Okay, you have to get all the details from the borrower list. Okay, here is a user detail ID, borrow, and this. Okay, this is the detail. All things you have to make it. This is your book scheme. The books ID, these are books. These all the things are books. The books, all the books ID, all the publisher of the books, all things are dated. This is the user details. It's a borrow and return date. All things are your making successful. Now you'll be able to see the user who borrow the books from where and when should be written. All things are there. Right. Now after that we have to do the finding part. So here we have to do the another one is the update one. After make it you have to do the update part. So update part also we have to do it update also well. Book controller, book mapping, copy this, paste over here, update borrow, update, copy this and paste over here. This one borrow service, update borrow, here borrow, copy this and paste over here. This one click on this, borrow update, hold on shift key down, borrow update. So sorry, borrow update I haven't created, so we have just copied this DTO. We have to create a borrow update. This is a class, borrow DTO. This one all things I just copied. Borrow update, paste on it, implement all the method, required method to here, save, this also just copied, right, borrow update. Now here borrow update it's coming, now it's sending to here, you have to make the message borrow update, you have to go here the borrower, implement the method borrow update. Oh, here now let's make the changes of it. Okay, so what is the go to the book update section. This all things you have just copied everything. You have to pass it over here. This borrow update. So first you have to check the repo. Which one is a borrow repo? Copy this, paste on it here. If the ID exists, just go to the borrow update. Get by borrow update ID. Dot get borrow get ID. Get ID. Okay, get ID. Get ID. So get ID. So here we have right first one is a so borrow. So you have to borrow. So borrow. Okay. So check it. Why are the borrow IDs get by ID, borrow update. So get by ID. Now here what you are going to do is here you have write it over here. here you have to write it here. You have to update at the things. So you have to update at first. You have to set it the things borrow dot set book book you are finding from where book repo. You already there book repo dot get by id update so get by id sorry dot get by id update dot get book id. Same thing, just copy and paste below here. Set user. Here you have to write get user id. After that you have to write it the third one is a return date. You write the return date of the book. So you write the return date. Sorry, user borrow dot get borrow date borrow dot get return date. That's the thing you have to write it. So here you have said borrow report dot save method. You change this as a borrow return. That's the thing you have to write it. Okay, that's the thing you have to write it. What's the problem? Return. That's right. Okay, like right. Okay, now let's test that the thing while the things are working. Borrow id not found. Borrow id not found. Let's execute the program and check it. Now here the null failed. Right, it's working. Now let's just do the here we have a get or borrower. I just copy this. I'm going to make the thing is here we are going to another request. New request get it. The new request. This one should be the put mapping. It's a API borrow update. That's an update. Here you have to write a body that has a save. The same thing. Just copy it. Paste on it here. The update. Only thing you have to do borrow ID. Borrow ID should be 1. That's the ID I have given here. API's ID. So give the ID 1. Update the book ID 1, user ID 1, the date. I'm going to update as the book date. Here I have to update this one as I'm going to update when say return subdate. So here we have to write the borrow date. Sometime you have to wrongly update that. You have to change this one as a borrow date. You have to change it as 13. Okay, now here 9 to 13. You have to click send button. Right, what happened? No problem. Let's check it. Why it's not 13 return is not working? Let's go and check it, the borrow controller. Borrow date, return date. Borrow repo dot save method for borrow. Okay, I'll try to set this one as a borrow return borrow update successful. Here you have a problem. Borrow update DTO. Sorry, this one set borrow date. Yes, set return date. Here you get borrow date, get return date. That's it. Again, I'm going to open the program, run the program. Right. Let's go and check it. Now you have to make it the put mapping. Here you have to write HTTP. This is the API version 1 borrow. Here this update. Update. Now let's click save button. Why the URL problem? Here the problem. I'm going to here borrower control. You make this one as a updated. Can you apply it over here? Where the URL is coming, this is URL. Where the URL is coming wrongly. I don't know why it's coming wrong URL. I ran into the problem with the issue with the VS Code editor, the Thunderbird tool. Here it's not working. Here it's working. If you have put it the same request to Postman, it's working. Here it's updated successfully. Now if you change the date as 15, return date, click on it, it's updated. Now you can go and check it whether it's working fine or not. Barabar. Okay, it's updated working. Thank you for watching.